Alright, so I have finished dinner. I went on a nice little 10-minute walk down to my local park. It looks beautiful, sounds beautiful. I mean, just listen to the birds. I decided why not do today's workout in the middle of fucking nature. This is the closest I can get to the nature besides just going and working out next to the river in the middle of the fucking woods. So, nice straight pipe Dodge Dakota, the sound of birds, the sound of squirrels chirping all about. We're gonna warm up, and today I am going to do another form functional workout. We got some more push-ups and planned, some more sit-ups and planned. I got some stairs to my right. We're gonna run some stairs. I'm gonna see if I can find something to do some fucking pull-ups on, because apparently they don't put fucking pull-up bars in parks anymore like they used to when I was a kid. So that's not a thing. But we're gonna try to find something to do some pull-ups on. But for the most part, push-ups, sit-ups, we're gonna run some stairs, we're gonna run around the block quite a few times. We're gonna try to at least get a mile in. I haven't disclosed it to you guys yet, but in September I am training for a 5K, which is 3.1 miles, 5 kilometers. And it's gonna be fucking hard. It is gonna be fucking hard, I tell you what. I currently am sitting at 225 pounds and 6 foot tall in a pair of shoes. 5'11" and 3/4. So, we have, by September, I have at least 20 pounds that I want to lose. At least 20 fucking pounds. I need to slim down a lot. I need to be in a lot better physical form, and I need way better endurance. I have now in my life ran 3 miles 2 times. Once back when I was in track and field and I was a distance runner, never did it again, quit and became a sprinter. And then once, literally last week, I ran 3.25 miles in total. It's hard. It's really fucking hard. So we're gonna bust our ass and try to get ourselves into top physical form by September so that I can run a 5K. So I'm trying desperately to become bouncy and jumpy like I was in high school. I had almost a 36-inch vertical, and I could jump onto an unloaded semi-trailer, which was like 54 inches tall. It's very impressive. I'll throw a video up here if I have it. But I'm not bouncy like that anymore, and I weigh like 40, 50 pounds more. So we're gonna work really hard on becoming springy again, and also really trying to work this muscle here so that I don't get shin splints as often, because that's very, very important when it comes to running long distance. So we're gonna do some pogo jumps up the stairs, right? And then the second we hit the bottom, it's sprint. You can't see it, but there's a cannon down there, an old war cannon. We're gonna end there. So it's pogo jump up, walk down to a sprint. That is what we're gonna start with. So let's I've been asked many times now, why would I record a workout? Why would you even do it? Why not just work out? Wouldn't the phone be a distraction? Well, in my opinion, the camera holds you accountable. You can't lie to the camera. Like, I can't make it look like I completed a workout without completing a workout while recording it. It's not possible. That being said, you'll have to take my word on it. I just did 8 sets of those pogo jumps. Took me a while to get used to the pitch of the steps. As you can see, I kind of had to stop a few times because it would kind of throw me off. So I had to lean forward quite a bit. But I did 8 sets in total. I believe I recorded like 4. And obviously those were not full bore sprints. I'm not training just to be fast. I want endurance as well. So I was jogging back and immediately hopping into the next set. Trying to build that endurance, trying to work out for a long period of time without having to stop. That being said, we're going to move on to some push-ups. I'm going to attempt to do 100 push-ups, and we're going to break it into 5 sets of 20. Just like we did the other day, I'm going to try to stay tried and true, 100 push-ups a day, 100 sit-ups a day. So that's what we're going to do. Let's fucking get it. No more talking. Fuck. Two more. All right, because there's so many trees and stuff around here, I'm not really going to be able to record it, but I'm going to finish this workout by running 4 laps all the way around the park, and that should roughly be about a mile. This is probably the biggest block here in town. I would go to guess it's at least a 400 around the block. So we're going to run it at my pace, just talking pace, get it over with. But some words of wisdom for the end of the workout. Just never give up. Learn to persevere no matter what's in front of you. Learn how to push. I mean, a lot of men don't know that anymore. As soon as anything gets fucking hard, they just give up. And that's just wild to me. I have also been guilty of doing so. As soon as things get hard, you just quit. You know, or you have a bad day and you just completely fucking give up. And it's not worth it. Today's a bad day for me. I feel weak. I feel bloated. I probably ate way too much today. But I'm not going to write today off as a fucking loss. Is what I'm not going to do. I'm going to take the wins I can. I did the workout today. I busted my ass. Sure, I ate a little bit too much, but that doesn't mean you can completely write the day off and just binge and fucking throw your whole diet or whatever you want to call it in the trash. That's just not how it works. So even if you're having a bad day, you just have to push and push and push and push and push, and you will fucking make it. I am running this 5K in September, and I am running a sub 30. That is my goal. That is what I'm shooting for, and I'm going to continue to tell myself that I am running a sub 30. Whether I actually do or not, I'm not sure, but I am going to train as if I'm going to run a sub 30 5K for my first one ever. Been running track since I was 10 years old. I believe I have it in me, and I'm just going to push and push and push until I fucking make it. So that's where I'm going to leave you guys in today's note. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you didn't watch the last video, I did a workout with my brother. I'll pin it in one of these corners up here. Good video. Good vibes, good music, just busting our asses. And that is still 2 days later. It's 2 days now. I did that on Tuesday. Today is Thursday. I'm still sore. I'm still sore. And it's been 2 whole days, and all I did was push-ups, sit-ups, burpees, and run. So I took a little bit of note of that today. Obviously, I tried to do as close as I could to military-style push-ups, breaking 90 degrees at the arm and pushing up. And then on my sit-ups, I also tried to do it as military as I could, cross up the arms, touching the elbows anywhere between the hip and the knee. And I did touch every time, but per standardized testing, every time I lifted my hands, my test would have been over. So obviously I'm not in the Army. I'm not training to be in the Army, but it's a really good standard to work after if you really want some decent models as to how to actually do some workouts with some intensity. But we're going to do this run. I'm going to bust my ass. I'm shooting for a sub 10-minute mile, and we'll see how it goes. I'll show you guys the time when I'm finished. Well, a little disappointed, but the pace I was moving, I think that was more than a mile. So 11:07 is what I ran. I'm pretty proud I ran the whole time. So okay, so I know this is a workout channel, but figured I'd kind of make it my everything channel. And we are doing some lawn care on top of working out. So I looked for anything with the active ingredient of 2,4-D right there. This one is almost 7% 2,4-D. And you do not have to water this down. It says specifically in the instructions not to add water. So I got a spray bottle that is way too fucking big. But we are going to dump some in here, and then whatever you don't use, you just pour right back into this container. But let me show you why we need this right here. Now, I know a lot of people love dandelions, but I hate them. And I have this little roundabout area here in my driveway, and you can see here I have clover and all sorts of shit that just grows. So we're gonna spray it down, and then tomorrow I will mow, and hopefully all of this dies. I actually read wrong. It does say in a tank sprayer to use water, 2.5 fluid ounces per gallon of water every 400 square foot. And remember, don't be a fucking pussy.